Need a cappuccino. Um, it's hard supporting Liverpool, isn't it, people? But I'm trying to bring good news for you guys and girls. So just bear with me, people. Bear with me. I'll be with you shortly. So let's do this. Let's do this. Hello people, welcome to LFC Red Forever channel. Today we're going to be speaking about obviously transfer news and updates for you all. That's what I'm here for. So before we start, hit that notification button, hit that subscription button, and hit that like button as well. The subscription helps us grow, the notification helps us obviously alert you each time we come on, either live or upload a video, and the likes helps us trend. You know what to do, people. Please do that, and share the channel with friends and family as well, because it helps us grow, you know, as a force. We are growing thanks to a lot of people that subscribe to the channel and obviously tune into our live shows, and you know, put comments when I do updated videos as well. So today we're going to be speaking about Saul from Atletico Madrid, Jarrod Bowen from West Ham United, and Aouar from Lyon. So that's 3 players we're linked with, 2 central midfielders and 1 attacking midfielder. Do we need that? Hell yes. Do we need that as soon as possible? Hell yes. So let's discuss the players before we go in depth with everything else. Saul is 26 years old, central midfielder. Current club is Atletico Madrid. He's left-footed as well. 227 appearances, 26 goals, Spanish nationality. So those who know him, I don't know much about him. I might have watched him in games and probably missed most of it, you know what I mean, because I concentrate on my football club mainly. But you know, like when you watch YouTube, they'll make any player great. Lucas Leiva was great in YouTube, you know what I mean, but we know how that ended up. We love the guy, but he was never a player for Liverpool, let's be honest here. Yeah, so with Saul, he's well, how can I describe him? He's more like Alonso, but with more ability in his gameplay, if you know what I mean. He's got more to his game than Alonso. He could pass long, he could pass short, he could dribble in the middle as well, and he chases people down. This is what we need in that midfield. And he takes set pieces as well, from what I've seen. So he's not a bad player to have. 26 is not too old. It's good for FSG. So if they want to sell him in like 3-4 years down the line, they could like get rid of him. You know what I mean? So things like that can work out for us. Do I think he fits Liverpool? Hell yes, because he's one of those players that catches the eye when he plays as well, which we need in the middle. Is he like Ronaldo? No, Ronaldo was more positional sense player who doesn't lose the ball in the middle, passes it side to side back, not much forward. But this guy looks like he does it all, which we need in the middle. And from what I've heard, he's a big Jarrod fan, and he's desperate to join Liverpool Football Club. I say Liverpool just pay the money and get him, because from what I've heard, Atletico and Liverpool, they're clashing over, you know, the transfer. And you know, with FSG Liverpool fans, we always got issues when it comes to valuation of players. We say like we want him for about 30 million, Atletico will say we're winning for 50 because he's important to us. Liverpool say 30 or nothing, and then the transfer goes dead. We've seen that with other players in the past, and you know, like a couple of seasons ago, we lost the league by 1 point, but we was one Fekir away of winning the league. I know I say that a lot, but we was one Fekir away of winning that league, and we messed it up. We could have been sitting here with 2 league titles, and we messed it up. Yeah, so listen, Saul is interested in Liverpool. He wants to join Liverpool. He's a big Jarrod fan. Then I'm assuming he's a Liverpool fan as well. So I hope we go for him and try to get him. You know what I mean? We need to blast that midfield. Henderson ain't gonna stay fit. Fabinho doesn't stay fit for long. Thiago doesn't stay fit for long. You know what I mean? So, and Oxlade doesn't stay fit for long. And then you got Keita doesn't stay fit for long. You know, the Milner doesn't stay fit for long. So, you know, the list goes on and on. We haven't got like a fully fit midfield that's going to be there for a long time, people. So we've got to think about players that's going to slot in and stay there for a while. The only fit player we got rid of him for free transfer to PSG. And, you know, that's regrettable in my opinion, because we needed Ronaldo. Because even though he's 30, but he's energetic and he's always available. That's what we need Ronaldo for. You know what I mean? Compared to other players. So let's move on to Houssem Aouar. He's 23 years old, central midfielder as well. Current club is Lyon in France. He's right-footed, appearance 127, 23 goals, and his nationality is French. So I've seen bits of him for a while actually. I've seen him play in this British teams from what I can remember. And he's got composure on the ball. He's similar to Saul to a certain extent, but I don't see him do a lot of long balls. So he's more like a central midfielder that dribbles with the ball, who could pass the eye of the middle, pass, and understands how that middle works. That's what he is. And what I like about him, he keeps possession. He doesn't hardly lose the ball in the middle. So, and he's only 23. He's only 23. So the future is bright. But a lot of clubs are linked with him. Arsenal are linked with him as well. So if we don't act quickly on Aouar, we're gonna probably lose that to get that transfer. I think he is a perfect fit for Liverpool. From what I've seen, you know what I mean, I've seen him play. I've seen him. I think it was against Arsenal. I'm sure it was against Arsenal. I've seen him play against, and I've seen the way he like holds to the ball, how he shields the ball, how nobody can get the ball off him. You know what I mean? That's what I've seen of him, and run with the ball. You know, like when you need a player just to, if you're struggling in a game and you need someone to hold on to the ball more, dribble out of tight areas. That's what he does. That's what he actually does, and that's what we need in our midfield. Because majority of the time with our midfielders, they're not all like good at possession apart from Thiago. And if there's someone on them straight away like this, they start panicking and then they lose the ball more. But with him, it looks like he doesn't panic in the close control, it's on close space, like in the phone booth. He's not that kind of player that will panic if someone is next to him. So yeah, I think we should go for him. I think he's the one out of the two I'm more drawn to because of his age as well. And 23 goals in 127 games is not bad either for a central midfielder. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. So let's move on to Jarrod Bowen. Jarrod Bowen is 24. Position he plays is wing, midfield, like number 10 kind of midfield, like attacking midfielder, and a forward. He can play like a striker and a lone striker, like what Fabinho does for us. And his current club is obviously West Ham, left-footed as well. Appearance 51, 9 goals. 51, 9 goals. It's not bad for a guy who plays at wide or, you know, as a forward sometimes. He hasn't played a lot for West Ham, as you can see. It's only 51 games. Nationality is English, everybody knows that. And probably one day he will make it to the England team. He's good enough, I believe. Is he a Liverpool player? 1 minute we're talking about Mbappe, then we're talking about Jarrod Bowen. That's night and day, isn't it? It's night and day what our targets are. But a lot of people try to convince me he's actually a good player. He's 24 years old. He's not that old. And he could bring a lot to the team. Like, if we already got Jota that could cover all wings and at front, Jarrod Bowen can cover the left, right, and at front as well. So we could have 2 players, that I mean, that could do all that to cover Mane, Salah, and Firmino. And he's left-footed, so he could cover probably Salah more. We could push Salah as a striker. We could do a lot of rotation, if you know what I mean, in our team. So yeah, I think. Listen, I'm I'm not here to argue with Klopp. Apparently Klopp likes him. Apparently Klopp wants him. So if that's true, who am I to argue with Klopp? I wasn't convinced about Robertson from Hull, relegated Hull. Look how Robertson turned out. And the thing that angers me the most, it's nothing to do with Jarrod Bowen or anything like that. Is the owners, you know what I mean? I know I keep going back to this. It's what they always implement. They want to get a player that's not finished article and told Klopp to go and make him a great player. Why don't we ever get players who are complete, that are world class, that's already ready? I mean, we was one of the best teams in the world 2 seasons back. I mean, we was one of the best teams in the world. Look at Chelsea. They're going for Haaland. You know, I mean, they're playing around with Haaland transfer at the moment. What are we playing for? Jarrod Bowen and things like that. And I mean, I'm not here to criticize the player. I'm sure he will do well. Listen, he will be a great squad player. I can't deny that. You know what I mean? He will be a great squad player. I did watch him last season, and I was like drawn to him sometimes as well. I'm not here to say English players are, you know, rubbish and all that stuff. The reason I stay away from English players, British players, is because the price tag is too much. If we go in for him, West Ham's going to ask about 50 million or 60 million. That's how this market is. I mean, a lot of people trash the Italian market. Look at Italy. They've won the European Cup. Why? Because their players are all domestic players as well. And they don't go for 50 million, 60 million like over here. I mean, and we put our players in a higher regards like that when they don't even win competitions internationally, or they don't win competitions in the domestic league as well, or Champions League or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's too much money. I had a lot of arguments with these fans over Rafinha. They're saying Liverpool shouldn't pay 35 million for him because he's worth about 60, 70 million. But what has Rafinha done other than playing in the Premier League? Has he won anything? What has he stayed in the Premier League more than one season? No. So, you know, like, players have to convince you to pay that much money. And if West Ham start asking for 50 million, I say bail, man, bail. Just look for a similar player abroad or something like that. You could get them for 10 million or 20 million, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the 3 players we're looking at the moment. Saul is interested to come to Liverpool. Aouar, Houssem Aouar, he's well, a lot of clubs are chasing him. I don't know if he's very interested. Listen, if Liverpool's coming, of course he's going to be interested. Arsenal, Liverpool, that's, you know, come on, it's night and day there. Yeah, I think he should be the one who should chase more, Houssem Aouar, because he's young and I know I said it before, he's young and he's energetic and good in close control in a phone booth. He's good like controlling the ball. I enjoy players like that, and he could become a great player in the future as well. He's only 23 people. He's only 23. Jarrod Bowen. We do need another attacker. Why not? Why not? Why not? That's all I got for you people. I hope this is, you know, what you guys want as well, because it's not bad. We're not going to get world-class players, let's just be honest. We're not going to get the finished article under these owners until they leave one day, and we'll get owners that care about the football club. We're not going to get, you know, world-class players, ready-made players. Yes, we've got Thiago, yes, we've got Alisson, yes, we've got Van Dijk, but majority of it was through finance that we had to raise ourselves. That's how it is at Liverpool Football Club. Like I always say, people, please like, share and subscribe, and hit that notification, and, you know, hit that subscription button, and share the channel with other social media users and family and friends. Much appreciated for tuning in. Please put your comments down below and let me know what you think about these players, and if you're interested in all of them, or probably 1 or 2 or 1, whatever it is, you know what I mean. It's time to go. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Take care. See you soon.